Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Kaladesh Remastered. Oh, that's not a good number to be. Let's go ahead and jump in here. I am going to do, you may have noticed the Draftsmith active here. I'm going to do another Draftsmith draft with this active. You know, I've had a lot of, I haven't really been using it lately. But we've had a lot of drafts where I've had like some weird things happen, and I just want to kind of use Draftsmith to see how that would handle those sort of weird drafts. And by weird drafts, I mean like we have a color in like pack 1 that ends up being super open and might even be open through like half of pack 2, and then it's like it completely disappears in pack 3, and then like colors that weren't open in pack 1 or pack 2 were all like open in pack 3, and we just end up with these weird average decks, and maybe I was like reading signals wrong or something. I'm wondering how Draftsmith would handle that, because it seems like the last couple times I've used Draftsmith, I know it's been a while, but like one in Baldur's Gate, like it was like, hey, take this obvious good removal spell that's already in your colors. It's the best card in the pack. Hey, here's a obvious, Dragon's Fire that goes with your black and red cards that you've already picked. Pick it. It was just kind of like mostly sort of obvious picks. Like I would have ended up there anyways. I want to use Draftsmith in a draft where like that doesn't really happen, where it's kind of sort of uncertain or unclear. And for those who don't know, Draftsmith, it's untapped.gg. This is a free like draft. It's like a free overlay you can get for Arena, and it like gives you all sorts of data on how well you do in your collection and all that. Activate this. You have a free trial of 10 drafts with Draftsmith active. And so basically the numbers represent like how good it would be to pick that particular card, and it will adjust those numbers based on the cards that you pick. So we have a great removal spell here, Essence Extraction. We have a Gifted Aetherborn, 2-mana, 2/3 Death Touch, Lifelink, amazing card. It also, if you don't have the Draftsmith active, that's the numbers on the bottom. I'm going to take the Planeswalker, by the way, because number 1's a Mythic Rare, number 2 it's a Planeswalker, number 3 it's the best, I guess it's the best card in the pack. It's Dovinbon, which you guys can read that. Now, the number at the top is a static number, rated from 0 to 5. Yeah, 5 is the highest, and it goes up by increments, and that's just a static sort of rating for the card.
Your success is mathematically unlikely.
Well, that's rude of you to say. Okay, so this pack, maybe not as great. We do have... I don't like that this thing has to attack every turn, because there are a handful of Death Touch creatures in this set, and you don't really want to be attacking into them. Next best card, probably this Maverickopterist, which I kind of agree with Draftsmith there. Our opening pack had a lot of insane cards, and this one really doesn't. You know, another thing I noticed about this set? The implements and the puzzle knot. I've only seen the implements for blue and black. I haven't seen any of the other 3 implements, and the puzzle knots, which are also supposed to be a cycle of 5. I've only seen the red, green, and white puzzle knots. Okay, so here we have Make Obsolete. We have some pretty decent black cards. We have the red puzzle knot, which... Why is this rated 0.5? There's like 500,000 1 toughness creatures in this set. The idea is not necessary to just let Draftsmith make all of your picks for you, although that is one way of drafting. But to kind of use it as like a little bit of a tool, as a little bit of a guide, sometimes it does things really weird, and sometimes I don't agree with some of the static ratings either. So there's that. Red seems to be at least decently open. We have Pacification Array, which is good. We have the Pyro Helix, which is good. Based on what I kind of want the Pacification Array can be really obnoxious. We could also like end up splashing either white or blue for these. I think it's for certain though that we want to be red, so we might want to kind of cut off some of these good red cards from going around. Pacification Array though could make our deck regardless of what we do. I'm gonna take the Pyro Helix. They're both rated the same. It was really close between those two, but I'm going to take the Pyro Helix. All right, here we have Renegade Map that could help with our splashing. Puzzle Knot isn't considered very good. Okay. Malfunction, which is considered good here. And I think it will fit whatever sort of... It seems like we're leaning more towards blue-red, maybe splashing white for Dovin Bond here. Which Dovin Bond is not... It's not like the most amazing Planeswalker ever, but it's definitely playable. We get an Aether Chaser here, which is the obvious pick. That is why it is on fire. Prophetic Prism would be good for our splash. I think I'd take that over the Hinterland Drake. So yeah, these numbers update, but I don't always agree with some of the numbers. Either Poisoner is a potential pick, but I don't think we have a reason to go into black at this particular moment. Not when we've got like some pretty good blue stuff here. Oh, hey, we get Goggles. Yeah, I don't mind picking up Goggles here. Tezzeret's Ambition, draw 3. That's not awful. I'd probably pick the Implement over the Ambition, because the Implement can play with artifact synergies that we don't really have right now, but likely to get. But yeah, we like Goggles plus Aether Chaser. We know that is good. And here, I guess it's saying to play the Veteran Motorist. But see, this is a 1 toughness creature. It dies to the Puzzle Knot. I'm going to take the Puzzle Knot. I like these Puzzle Knots. I would run like 2 of these. I know there was a time we had 2 of them and we didn't actually run 2 of them and we had to cut one of them because our deck was just so insanely good. So I guess here, could there be a chance we end up red-white and just go wide and do that? Or I'll take the creature. Here I think I'm going to pick up the Cathartic Reunion. I don't like being forced to attack each combat. Because if you have to attack into something that kills you, it's really not that good. Cathartic Reunion can be good in the later game. There's another Puzzle Knot. Yeah, we're not really white. Well, maybe I should pick up the mechanic here in case we... No, I'm going to play both Puzzle Knots. A second copy of Goggles. A counterspell that's probably not great here. I'll take a second Goggles. If we get enough Artificers, we could really make use of that. Oh, there's Inspired Charge in case we do end up as a wide sort of white deck. All right. We have Welding Sparks. We have the Scrapper Champion. Scrapper Champion, Double Striker. That's going to be my pick. Glimmer of Genius. All some good stuff for our deck. I do want to pick up a Prophetic Prism. Maybe that'll wheel. One can hope. But yeah, I'm going to take the Double Striker over the Welding Sparks here. I think we could use more removal, for sure. But Double Strikers are just really good. This pack is not fantastic, to say the least. Recommending Sky Skiff. It does crew for 1. It's a 2/3. It's playable. I think I like the Thriving Turtle maybe a little bit more, because it gives us energy. We have some things that can, other things that can use energy. All right, here we go. Glimmer of Genius. Yeah, it's really between the Glimmer and the Revolution, but you guys know me. I like the removal, and then Renegade Map would probably be my third pick, helping with our splash that we want to make. Yeah, red is just kind of open here. Hungry Flames. 3 damage to a creature and 2 damage to the player or planeswalker. Yeah, I'm hungry for some flames. That makes me feel not as bad about not getting that Welding Sparks. Okay, yeah, here I'm going to pick up the Prophetic Prism. While this would probably be a fine card even in our deck, what's an Artificer too? It'd probably be a fine card, but we really do want to splash the Dovin. Now, we probably don't want to play the Consulate Turret. We might actually be able to here, but I don't know. Not at this moment. We might not be playing this either. It is a generic 5-mana 5/4. It's reasonable. Yeah, there's the Speedway Fanatic as a 2-drop. We don't have any vehicles, at least not yet. But I don't foresee us splashing black for Die Young. Okay. I could see us splashing black for Unlicensed Disintegration. Regardless, that's kind of the best card in the pack. I mean, there's Salivating Gremlins, but yeah, we'll take the removal. Another Revolution that made it to pack 2, pick 8? Sure. There's still a Hunt the Weak in here. Okay, the Prism did not wheel. These decent cards did, but I'm actually going to rare draft this. Time to do a bit of rare drafting. I guess I'll take Ice over. We could play it. We might not. Puzzle Knot, another Live Fast? How did this thing get back here? I don't know, I guess I'll grab the Live Fast. Maybe we do go for a Black Splash and we play like a Grixis sort of deck. Maybe we can get really frisky and splash black and white. That'd be wild. Sure. Maybe we're not even playing blue necessarily. I mean, we don't have a ton of blue cards, actually. Oh, we got the Dovin. Oh, we have Baral's Expertise now, too. Yeah, bounce up to 3 artifacts. And oh, this is going to be great against those lockdown enchantments. Baral's Expertise. There's also a Welding Sparks here. I could also cast Dovin Bond off of this. So that's also kind of a way to enable our splash. Welding's for... We have a lot of removal. We're going to take the rare. Long Tusk Hub, fantastic card, not for our deck. Honestly, there's not much for our deck here. There's Skywhaler's Shot if we're splashing white. Because we're either splashing white or we're splashing black. I'll take the Skywhaler's Shot. I'm not going to rare draft the Lost Legacy. That might even come back to us. If it does, I'll rare draft it then. Because there really wasn't much in that pack for us. I think I would want like 3 Prophetic Prisms or something before... Or Renegade Map, but of course we have another Scrapper Champion. I like the Scrapper Champion. I mean, we know Red's been open. Okay, this pack doesn't seem super phenomenal. We do have Dawnfeather Eagle. We have the Theorist, which gives us energy and can use energy. Nimble Innovator. Oh, we're not taking a red card here. There's also the Charger. I don't think we have a lot of 3-power things. Yeah, I'm fine with the Theorist here. In theory. Gearseeker Servant. Yeah, that seems good. Rather than leaning into a splash that we don't necessarily need to lean into. Alright, here we have the guy that deals damage when he's tapped. We also have Leave in the Dust. I'm going to take Leave in the Dust, I think. Just another nice interactive spell. And here we get a Sweatworks Brawler. First one of these I'll be ever drafting. Oh, there's a Heroic Intervention in there. Well, we can't pick it. We have good cards to pick here. Okay, here is saying the Salivating Gremlins, but I don't think we would even be playing it. Because I don't think we have that many artifacts. We didn't really find another Prophetic Prism. I'm going to take this. Another Leave in the Dust. Sure. I don't know if we're running that, because we also have the Brawl's Expertise. Yeah, I think our splash is going to be for white. I do want to splash the Dovin. We'll see what... oh, hey, this came back. So, yeah, we can rare draft that. Ravenous Intruder, I guess. Yeah, that's my thought, too. The Charger came back. Interesting. I don't think we have a lot of good ways to crew it here. Because it takes 3 to crew. Oh, I mean, that technically crews it, but that's not the kind of synergy we want. Okay, so once we draft, what Draftsmith does is it will recommend... Oh, it doesn't even have the Dovinbon recommended. But it does recommend the Prism? I guess we do have some improvised cards. And it's kind of like a free card anyways. Alright, I can see it. So we're going to click Build this deck. And it will tell us what it wants to do. So you see, removing these, remove a puzzle knot. Yeah, I guess we didn't quite get enough for the charge. Remove one, add an island. And it wants us to add this. Okay. Well, the real question is, do I agree with this? So we're running both Inventor's Goggles, which goes great with the Chaser. How many? Oh, those are Artificers? That's not... Okay. We might actually want that. That's an Artificer? Yeah. I guess the Charger can be good. The Serpent. Alright. We have 10 creatures, though. I kind of do still want the second puzzle knot. Maybe instead of Ice Over. The Thriving Turtle, the Theorist. We've got a few early plays. But I think I would like... Well, that can deal with bigger stuff once it swings once. Now that can also deal with ping, or that can also ping stuff. And we've got the Pyro Helix and the puzzle. Okay. Only running one leave in the... Yeah, that seems right. We have a few 5-mana... Actually, I think I'm going to cut an island, though. We just have... Like, this isn't even really a 5-mana card. We have a few 5-mana cards. I don't want to get flooded out. Like I feel like we usually do. I can either play the Reunion... And we have Prophetic Prism, yeah. I guess we do have... We have a number of... What does this look like from this angle? We do have kind of a lot of 4-drops. So I guess we do want that. Well, I don't want these lands, though. Blue, red, land. It wants me to add 9 of everything. That looks cool. That also looks cool. So I guess we are playing the deck that... Draftsmith is suggesting. Let's go with this one. This one looks like sort of the Inventor artifact. I know it's from... Oops. From... What is it? War of the Spark. But it also looks like it kind of fits Kaladesh. And since I don't have Kaladesh lands, we'll do that. Alright, now we just need an opponent. Also, while we're waiting for an opponent, take this time to subscribe to the channel if you have not, and leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see more of the... I'm going to do at least a few more Draftsmith things, I think. Just because I want to see what it can do in like some of those kind of middling, uncertain drafts. Here it was still kind of like, hey, here's a bunch of obviously good red cards. I mean, I guess there was the Dovin we were trying to work in, but we don't really need to work that in. And play the Theorist next, get some creatures going. Opponent playing green. Playing a lot of green. We'll play our Infiltrator next, then our Scrapper Champion. Could also, in theory, play Goggles, equip Goggles here, then Scrapper Champion double Goggles. Which would make this a 4/6. Actually, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this thing. That's what we're doing. We're gonna attack here too, because we. Where did? Oh, there we go. Yeah, improvise, letting us pay. We can tap an untapped artifact to pay for a colorless mana source for improvise cards. Or reduce the cost, whatever they want to call it. Opponent also has Aetherworks Brawler, but mine is a little bit better. We're going to go attacking here. I kind of want to get this going. And take the action, and we'll pass turn. We have obvious good blocks here. So our opponent is not going to attack unless there's a trick, in which case we don't block. I'm a little bit leery about leaving this on 4 toughness. Okay, now I'm not. Okay, now I am not. We're going to play another Goggles. Goggle this up. And we'll go attacking. We'll pay energy, make this bigger. Okay, so now it doesn't die to Chandra's Revolution. That's 8 damage double strike if you don't block it. They could double block. Yep, that's fine. We're going to kill the Sweatworks Brawler. So it's just a trade of Brawlers, which is fine. Puzzle Knot would have been great here. We're going to tap this to scry. I guess we can't... I'm going to add this here for some extra pressure. And just extend it out of burn range. Rogue Refiner for our opponent. Ice over, that's rude. Alright, no blocks. And let's take a scry here. Thriving Turtle, does that... I think it's okay here. And I can even re-equip one of these goggles. Let's stick it over on this rogue. I might just scry again, just to make sure that, like, we don't draw land or something. Pima Outrider. Okay, you're gonna put a counter. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I don't want to draw that. There's our other Scrapper Champion. Okay, so it is on now. Equip over here. We have a 5/6. We'll attack with it. Gonna need to make some blocks. We can kill one thing with a double block here. Kind of like just short. But we'll kill the 4/4 Trampler. Because the 3/2s I'm not super worried about, especially after this. And we're going to attach some goggles. Thank you. I do like the double strikers, and pumping double strikers is always like a really good strategy for limited. I'm going to take a scry here. No, in response to you conceding, I scry. Alright, we rank up a little bit there. See, if we had one of our bounce cards, we could have gotten back our Scrapper Champion that was locked down. That's why I'm running those bounce cards. We could also, like, bounce our opponent's stuff and, like, swing in with a bunch. Alright, next game against the Pasta Pirate. We had this guy in another recent game we're going to keep. He ended up kind of wrecking us. I think he just had, like, endless removal. We have a turn 3 Sweatworks Brawler with the Improvise on the goggles there. Very nice. He's playing red-black. We have a nice 1-3 against this 2-1. So there's not really an attack here. I guess there could be with, like, Chandra's Pyro Helix or... Man, I said there's not really an attack. Okay. Do this, we will attach. And now we have a 4/5. There's not really an attack here. Try this again. Okay, yeah. Not really an attack. That is what I thought. We have an attack, though. And we have a Scrapper Champion, which is also going to be given the goggles, so it doesn't die to any 2 damage burn spell. Could still die to a Revolution. Do not... No, it's Revolution. I saw you touch the land. Leave in the dust. And bounce a thing. I'm going to do this. We're not super interested in attacking here. It's because our opponent is kind of ahead on the race. Fire Weavers are getting scary. Could play the Charger here, that would at least take that out. A little bit tricky to crew. It's either that or I leave up the dust. So this needs to attack. I need a creature to crew it now. Another creature. Like the thing that... Oh gosh. I don't like that. That crews for 1. The card's gross. Oh, hey, Scrapper Champion. How do I do this now? I have enough mana to play one of these and cast and equip something. take that out. It's a 6/6. Maybe I want to leave this back to on defense. I feel like I do. Let's attack with this. And then we'll equip the goggles. And we'll pass turn there. Alright, so we got 3/4 double striker. There's goggles for our opponent. Those things pinging me is kind of obnoxious. Oh gosh, not Warlord Virtuoso. Warlord Virtuoso, pretty good card. You can pay 3 energy, get a 1/1 Flying Thopter, so we're technically taking 3 off of that. And no attacks. Okay, we gotta kill the Aether Chaser at least. If I attack with everything, we're semi in trouble here. Kill that. Sure. I hope there's some blocks coming here. I was hoping for more blocks than that. But okay. And I'm actually going to play a land here. Yep, there's 2. Let's see if that train's going to try and come in. Okay, it is. Okay. So if we can survive this attack, I think we just bounce the train and block. Yeah, let's do that. And then we kill him on the backswing. We got the Pasta Pirate! Still my kind of guy. Pasta, I'm a huge pasta lover. Alright, let's get into another game. Pasta Pirate got the better of us the other day, I think. Yeah, we bounce the thing, and then we block the Warlord Virtuoso. And clearly he didn't have another... Like, as a defensive play, I was thinking of bouncing the token, but he swung with everything there. And clearly he didn't have an artifact that cost 3 or less mana. I do still kind of feel like we have too many lands. Because we were starting to flood out there. I still might go down to 16 land. Against Court of Calls. Oh, he's another guy. I wonder if we're like appearing in his stream or something right now. I'm gonna keep this, I guess. And we're just gonna start playing our artifacts out. But we gotta play well here. Can't be blocked by artifacts. Well, that is kind of unfortunate. Also need to draw things. Thriving Turtle. That can block his thing. Monitor. There's a champion that I cannot cast right now. That is okay. I think the play here is just going to be very simple. We have a 1/5. That is a 6/6. Okay. I can ice that over. Hungry Flames. I have flames and they're hungry. How do I want to do this? Most efficient play, because I can Hungry Flames and ice over next turn. We might take a little bit of damage here. We're not attacking. We are going to play the Scrapper Champion. I am going to equip it. Reason being, I don't want this to just die to a Pyro Helix. In theory, I suppose I could have attacked with the turtle, given it a counter. I think we'll be good. Don't arrest me either. Okay, that's fine. Wait, that's not fine. Target creature can't block. Oh gosh, we're taking a lot of damage. 12 damage. I can't really afford to take 12 this turn. I'm going to chump block that. There's a Pyro Helix. That can be good. We're going to not allow that again. We have Hungry Flames. We take, what, 6 here? Or we deal 8, put him down to 12. We take 6, go down to 5. Am I okay with going down to 5? I'm not really okay with going down to 5. But this will not... We're going to have to kill that. I want to kill that. Actually, I'll take more than 6. Yeah. We'll do that. Oh, wow. That's really bad. Because now we're taking 9. Well, I may as well attack, because I can't block. This can actually swing for lethal next turn. Will we get 2? Pyro Helix kills us. I can't do anything about that. I can stop chump blockers, though. Can't stop 2 chump blockers. Huh. I think he's got us. I can only cast 1 card regardless of what I do here. This thing will have Menace. And the Scrapper Champion, I could only block 1 thing. I guess I could do this. And I'm gonna crew. Yep, that's unfortunate. was just a little bit aggressive. Like this. I guess the only thing different I could have done was not re-equip the goggles. Because having to chump block the with the thriving turtle, that kind of ruined us. All right. Well, he's also a very good limited player, so check out his streams if you haven't. This hand is weird. I'm going to try it, though. We're up against all sorts of Mythic players today. Wow. I have goggles. I have more goggles coming. Oh, actually, it was the Hungry Flames protecting his 3-2. That's what really did us in. Winding Constrictor. I mean, this gets a creature, but it's not... I don't even know if I want to use the scry right away. Kind of want to get rid of the Winding Constrictor, but we don't have red, which is the problem. That looks like a free block, but it's probably like a subtle strike. I'm not going to block. I don't trust that. There's a live fast, giving 3 energy. Okay, well... I'll block the Winding Constrictor now, because even a subtle strike won't kill it. There's an Outrider. He's out there riding. Alright, let's get a scry going. I'm going to keep that, actually. There are things that give hexproof and trample. We gotta... I want to bounce at the end of their turn. Well, no, because we're gonna be half dead by then. But another land, and we can... okay, so that's the only attack. I'm gonna bounce that. Alright, cool. That is actually fine. I can bounce their whole board, which will be pretty good for me. And we're going to cast our Scrapper Champion for free. Which goggles is activating first? Okay, that one. Decline on that. So we can go to combat and go combating. Alright, so this is probably going to be replay Winding Constrictor, replay Outrider. All that is fine. We are going to go double striking. And we do have Hungry Flames. Opponent might be making a chump blocker here. Okay, goes for that, huh? So I do kind of need the other goggles on this to deal with that. And we're going to take action. Opponent taking it. This gives us 4 energy, and we need, what, 8 to deal 6? Or do I go with the Hungry Flame? Well, let's go with the Hungry Flames. Get rid of this, because that's scaring me. No protecting that for you. I could also scry here. Scrying's fine, I guess. But don't kill my thing. That's like the only thing I don't want. Because that's 4, yeah, that's 8 damage to do that. Okay, if you make that bigger, I'm gonna have to make my thing bigger. But if your thing isn't going to get... If your thing's going to attack... Okay, cool. No blocks to damage. Then I don't have to spend energy on that. I will spend energy on this, because I don't want that. Alright. Well, I guess I don't need... I can do this. Oh. Oh, I actually don't have the mana to play both. I do have the mana to do this, though. Prophetic Prism. Okay. What do I have in the deck that gives me more energy? Thriving Turtle. I don't think I have a way to get that 4 energy right now. I do not, so we're not going to play to that. Well, actually, if I draw Thriving Turtle, yeah, Thriving Turtle we can win, but I can still spend an energy scrying for that. Or the Aether Chaser, either one of those draws give us the instant win. Alright. I will totally block here. We will scry. Gearseeker Serpent? How much would that cost? Too much mana. And it's not one of our instant win cards for next turn, so let's bottom that. Revoke privileges, that's obnoxious. Hidden stockpile, also obnoxious. And apparently my Scrapper champion is obnoxious. Okay, cool. I said I still think we have too many lands. I do still stand by that. Because we scried several to the bottom there. We're going to take a land out. What do we want to put in its place? Kind of want to put another puzzle knot in. I could even get fancy with the turret. That's an idea. Turret giving us energy every turn. I think that's a little too fancy, though. I'm pretty sure it's just a puzzle knot here. Yeah, we'll play another puzzle knot. We're 3-1. Court of Calls, I'm actually subscribed to him. He's got some good content. Illuri, I don't know who this is. It's another Mythic. It's all the Mythic players are playing this today, apparently. I go first with any third land turns these on. But this could just be... I don't like mulliganing. You guys know I don't like mulliganing on the play. Because it's basically an instant loss. We've got 2 turns to find another... We found another land. We can at least play our red cards. Aether Poisoner. I don't think I want to Hungry Flames that. Just play our creature. We have 2 puzzle knots in the deck that can deal with that. Yep, that's fine. No blocks. Up against another black-green deck. And we're dying young now. Alright, well, if we're not going to get a blue source, we may as well at least get an Aether Chaser. There's a Pima Outrider. 4th land can kill that. And you can't blame the lack of a 4th land on this whole scenario here. And an attack. We have Hungry Flames. Flames that are hungry. Hornet. I can't kill that in response. That's not good. Yeah, Foundry Hornet is pretty good in a black-green sort of deck. Well, I guess we're gonna kill... We're gonna kill this Hornet. So we don't just die in the air. We'll die to the Trampler. Another landing, we're not dying to the Trampler. Before there's any sort of tricks, let's finish those off. Okay, so the other extra card... We can't beat that.
Through this land, we are all connected. The land shall conquer you.
I can at least kill your thing. And then I lose. Yep. You can't even blame that loss on, or the land issue on having 16 land, because the 17th land would have been the second puzzle knot that we put in the deck. We didn't even draw one of the puzzle knots, so it's not even fair to blame that. And it's Nissa. Nissa is pretty much unbeatable. As you could tell there. Yeah, I think we saw that Hornet thing in a previous draft, but we couldn't really pick it up because nothing in our deck really did the +1/+1 counter thing, other than the Scrapper Champion. It's really more of like a black-green card where you have like Fabricate or some of the thriving stuff. Alright, what mythic opponent am I getting this time? Gnosis. I don't know who that is. Alright, sure. Oh, sweet, we got a 2-drop. Ooh, the construct that lets us each scry. Scries to the top. A 4th land. I don't think I need a 4th land right now. I guess maybe I should have picked up the 4th land. Block. If you want to use a trick to kill my 1/3, you got it. Oh, this could also be like a puzzle knot. No, it's just salivating some gremlins here. I think we're just going to Hungry Flames this. Let's get it out of here. No attacks. We'll block. We're gonna scry this time. Oh, I could play the Sweatworks probably. Yeah, because we have the improvise. Aether Chaser is actually decent on this board, but I want a land. Alright, Sweatworks Brawler or the Revolution. Actually, if I play Revolution... Yeah, let's get rid of your Menace thing. Keep your land tapped down. No attacks. Alright, so now there's not going to be any red cards played. Let's get some Mountain here. I had to say it. Well, there's still no red cards being played. That thing can... Ooh. Well, I wanted to draw this anyways, so it worked out. We're going to play this. And get our Menace Brawler going. Take action. And I have no other actions, so we will pass the turn over. Thopter's Arrest. This is actually fine. Well, no, it's not. Because they're going to get their Thopter's Arrest back. I thought it was the different... That's the Oblivion Ring card. I can't even bounce that. Only artifacts and or creatures. Alright. Yep, you got it. We take 3 here. Alright, let's scry. That does let us cast Baral's Expertise, but we don't really have a reason to do so next turn. Interesting. I could bounce that, get this back, and block their mobile garrison. I like that. It looks suspicious that we just had all our lands up and said go. Yep, attack me. Resolve the attacks. Alright, bounce this. Okay, this does leave us susceptible to combat traits, but we're always going to be susceptible to those. Opponent's already attacking. That's an enchantment. Cannot replay it right away. Can play Welding Sparks, though. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, no blocks. I guess we'll scry. Scrapper Champion. I do want that. But I don't think that's going to be the play. We're going to cast this. Because we know there's an arrest in their hand. That doesn't even block very well. I guess I should just do this. Maybe I should have kept that 5th land. Maybe they'll just play the arrest on our Theorist, or not. Yeah, sorcery speed removal can't hit that stuff. Charger that we can't play. I could just double goggles here. This card's gonna kill us, though. That's 2 to crew. I could even just kill the Eager Construct. That feels so awful. Or I, like, double goggle here. Would take another big hit. 4. Then we can play our Scrapper Champion. I don't like anything here. Let's equip goggles, I guess. This is like our best way to block and stop this from just coming in unimpeded. But now I could potentially, like, draw land, play Baral's Expertise, bounce all 3 of these, and get our Scrapper Champion in. Yeah. So that's what we were trying to do. Force the Thopter's Arrest. We only take 4 here. Land would still be perfect and get us, like, right back into this game. We are going to have to be careful with our life total with the Fire Weaver. There we go. Alright, right back into the game. And we're going to cast the Scrapper Champion. And is going to get all these goggles. Has a nice little turnaround there. There's the Fire Weaver to start pinging us. We're gonna probably kill that. There's the mobile garrison. Okay. So I could kill that right now. Garrison can attack, but not really. The Charger is not the play. I feel like let's go attacking here. We'll pay the energy. Opponent's going to take the damage. Okay, so we're going to kill that and keep the mountain tapped. We can get attack down to 3 here, which is scary. Oh, we get a scry, though. I kind of want that. Because this can give me 2 blockers for next turn. Yeah, the mobile garrison can untap the thing. Yep. Oh, yuck. Lame. Yeah, we kind of ended up durdling around a bit too long, bouncing that one thing. Well, we went 3 and 3. One final look at the deck. It was fairly decent. We never got to cast this. Never got to cast the Gearseeker Serpent. We hardly even saw the puzzle knots. But yeah, deck was decent overall. We were also up against really great opponents, and some of them had Nissa, which is nearly unbeatable. All right. Well, I guess for now, I'll take my leave.